It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
And it's there you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. Caught with the elbow. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt. Just cranking the head. Elbow drop. Piercing. The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way.
Yeah, as Punk was doing everything that needed to be done there.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back. This is not going to end well. Exploder!
Check out the springboard.
Oh, missed connection.
Kick to the midsection. Building up ahead of steam.
Measured stomp right to the gut. Oh, and then the chest as well.
Got him in the corner now.
Suplex brings them down. Tandem offense in effect. A good team knows how to truly work as one.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. Action now spilling to the ringside area in front of us here. Going straight to the top turnbuckle.
Up high. Zips away just in time.
That misstep could have cost them this match entirely.
A hard landing for sure. Irish whip from Punk on Bayley.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bayley invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster, and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. Who do you think put the Mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two grew up together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go back to whatever hellhole town you're from. Find your safe space, because it's not here. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Ugh. I haven't felt like this since the year we both moved away from our hometown.
It was really tough at first. You spend every day with someone and then all of a sudden they're gone.
But ultimately, you must have figured out how to stay friends despite the distance, right?
Yeah, it was hard and took a long time, but we realized even though we didn't see each other, we still had each other's backs.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately, but maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on SmackDown talking to superstars from the women's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Hey there. I was gonna give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bailey was the puppet mistress pulling the strings of this mutiny rebellion. And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the NXT 4 Horsewomen together. You and Bailey don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bailey as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you want to use that to drive a wedge.
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bailey all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series. They hobble.
Exactly. I know just how to get under Bailey's skin, too. My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
If you can split Mutiny's core and bring Bailey back home to WWE, you're not just on our Survivor Series team. You're the linchpin.
Linchpin. I'm the punter around these parts. That's gimmick infringement.
If you're gonna steal, steal from the best.
Flattery will get you everywhere. All right, let's see if I can get my old pal's attention.
Becky Lynch has promised that this match is going to get Mutiny talking.
Everyone knows her history with Nia Jax. It was after one of their exchanges that the man became the man. This will get everyone talking.
There's more on Becky's mind than beating Nia. Take a look at how she's moving differently in there. There's something familiar about it.
Anticipated that.
What a headbutt. Vicious. Turning the tables. Oh, leg drop by Becky Lynch, and she's going to do it again.
A second leg drop with a twist.
Boom, right on the dome.
Positioning the arm for a big leg drop.
Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at
Pin. Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
Looking to steal one there, perhaps.
She's not wasting any time, going after an early pinfall.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Boom. What an uppercut. Jarring.
jump. Party's over. Good night.
She faked her off. A kick out after one.
She still has her expelling unnecessary energy with that attempt.
Lynch with her opponent trapped in the corner. And
oh, what a springboard kick by Lynch.
Back into the ring now. Becky holds her off.
Being carried around now. What a press slam.
She managed to avoid that offense.
Stopped cold with a body block.
extending their opponent's arm and a big leg drop.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
Power slam incoming, no.
From behind into an inverted DDT.
Oh, man.
And for the moment, Jax gets knocked down a peg. Look at this. This can't be good. Down on the windpipe. Into the cover. Fending off a 2 count there.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Ooh. Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Waist lock.
This could do it. 2. Manages to escape before the 3 count.
She's still as determined as ever.
Kick connects. Hooking it up. Spike with a rose plant.
And that took Nia down. Follows up. Shoulders down. 2. What a kick out at 2.
And Nia Jax is still in this.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of heart from Nia Jax here tonight.
You know, Becky is feeling the dissatisfaction with the outcome of that pin count. She thought she had it.
Putting her in a dangerous position.
Oh, an arm-wringing shoulder breaker.
From the top.
Look out below! From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
She throws her back in.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Becky with all the momentum on her side.
Though I don't see Nia. This is quickly turning into a slugfest. 2 titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these 2. Oh. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Kick connects, hooking it up. Spike with a rose plant.
Becky has opened up an opportunity.
2 count. And a victory here tonight. Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch just defeated Nia Jax with a belly-to-belly suplex. It was actually a...
Thanks for meeting me up here.
No problem, but isn't this just a little bit paranoid?
People have been jumping from WWE to Mutiny since the night they invaded. Bailey probably has a set of eyes or ears hanging around here somewhere.
Well, word definitely got back to her about you doing her moves. Did you see her social media rant?
It was hard to miss. I'm already so far under her skin, she's gonna scratch herself raw.
Right? I've never seen a person use so many words to insist they don't care about something.
That'd be the lady protesting too much. One more nudge, I think I'll be able to open Bailey's eyes to how Punk's really using her.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm Irish, darling. I'm just gonna use my words.
Welcome to the return of Ding Dong. Hello! I'm your host, Bailey. And I'm wearing some brand new fancy slacks for the occasion. This week, we have the biggest guest I have ever seen walk through that door. She's an icon, a legend, the former leader of Mutiny, me!
You know, I had this really funny bit about Bailey walking through that door and doing a big pratfall like some cheesy sitcom. But honestly, it's just making me sad. See, I miss Bailey. The real Bailey. My Bailey. I'm doing all this to try and remind her who she really is. Do you remember Bailey? Do you? You're a force of nature. You built damage control from nothing into one of the most dominant factions in WWE and kept them there for 2 years. You're a leader. If it had really been you in charge of Mutiny, I might not like it, but at least I'd respect the game. But this, following a cult leader like Punk off a cliff, that's not you. That can't be you. If you rang the doorbell and walked through that door, all I'd ask is what the hell happened to my friend. So instead, later tonight, I'm gonna go out there, and when the bell rings, I hope you're standing across from me. It's time we mend our fences.
Becky Lynch invited Bailey to the ring, and it seems Bailey accepted.
I didn't think she would actually show. Look out!
Kyrie Sane from behind.
This was a setup.
Becky was distracted. Now Kyrie's laying in the punches.
The referee's finally getting some control.
It's about damn time.
No, Kyrie's going back. Get up, Becky.
Kyrie Sane wanted to get her hands on Becky Lynch. Now she has her chance.
If Becky thought she could talk any sense into that traitor Bailey, I got a steel mill in Pittsburgh to sell her. Pure naivete.
Having faith in the people you care about isn't naive, Corey. It's hope.
And this top wrist lock will slow the pace.
Able to shift out of this and into a hammerlock.
Got out and has now cinched in the hammerlock.
Since 1999, SmackDown has taken over the weekly airwaves, no matter the night or the channel.
Able to pry out and gain control around the waist. Ooh. Down to the mat and gets into a headlock position. sharp punch. Oh, knee to the jaw. Becky's on fire.
Alarms must be going off in Kyrie's head right now.
Hammerlock. Uh-oh.
Breaker.
She gets put in the corner.
Oh, man.
Look at that.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
She gets Becky with a counter.
She's also reversing the momentum on her.
But Kyrie has to put
Fire with a straight shot there. Answering back.
back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground.
Slugging away with everything they've got. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
She wants to take this thing to the outside.
I can already feel the sting of the kendo stick, and I do not care for it.
Oh, repeated hits like that are going to happen very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Consecutive attacks keeping Lynch off her game.
Kyrie is plundering the opposition.
Boom! What a hot shot. Sent all the way to the outside.
And she's reeling now.
Everything she has been through to this point, she is feeling all of it right now.
Lynch now on the offensive.
The man connects.
Climbing up the corner.
No idea her opponent has her dead to rights here.
Look out.
All the way down to the floor.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind. Oh, there it is. The disarm her.
She's trying to slip out of this submission.
No ropes within reach. No mercy need to be shown.
And she's trying to ask for mercy, but not even tapping out can help her.
Becky Lynch.
Manhandle slam. Will that sew this up for Becky?
She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
Oh, man. Chucking the steps right into them.
And Becky refusing to let up on the fight even for a moment.
It is time for Kyrie to tap into whatever she has left, or else things might get worse for her. From behind, chop block. There's the crucifix, nicely done.
Driving those steps down as hard as possible.
No! Throwing those steps with such disregard for their opponent.
Oh, clobbered by the steps.
That'll make you reassess some things.
Steps to the kidneys.
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action. Saying,
Uh-oh, the anchor! This is just the kind of message we were expecting. Nothing but aggression being shown here.
And the agony has no reason to end as we see her tapping out in pain.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Climbing up, she got something big planned here. From the top.
Oh, layoff. That's a big mistake.
Oh, Kyrie Sane walking the plank.
Ooh. Hits the mark.
miscalculation on that one.
Oh. European uppercut.
Well, that'll be the beginning of the end. Manhandle slam.
Zayn is absolutely laid out.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow. Rendered unconscious. The official has to call it.
Becky Lynch just fended off Kairi Sane's attack and sent her back to mutiny with a lot.
Becky, Becky, Becky. You know, it took me a couple of weeks to figure out why you were so determined to get my attention. Now I see. It's the same thing it's always been with you, Rebecca. Green-eyed envy. You're right. I did build damage control from the ground up, and then they fell apart without me. Just like the horsewomen fell apart without me. It must drive you crazy that everything I touch turns to gold, while every professional relationship you've ever had falls to dust. You believe you can cause tension between Punk and me because you think we work by the same code as the WWE locker room. Every person for themselves. You're wrong. Mutiny is different. We're breaking the old hierarchies. You are the one who sold your soul for success, Becky. You call yourself the man when you've been dancing a jig to WWE's tune since the beginning. Your book tour, your morning show interviews, your fans, all gifts from the machine for being a good little girl. You would throw any friend under the bus to get ahead. Unlike Kairi Sane, who joined Mutiny out of loyalty to our friendship. Loyalty, which you never had. I don't know what you're after, Becky, but I know there's one way to settle it. In the ring. But I'm not the fool you think I am. You're not going to sucker me into a SmackDown trap. Come home to the place that made you, Becky. Come face me at NXT and I'll show you what you really are. A puppet. You're not the only one who can play mind games. Stay tuned.
Are you sure about this, Becky? Seems risky.
Come on. Last time I checked, we're wrestlers. The only way to pull Bayley out of whatever poison daydream Punk sold her on is to face her in the ring.
Which is a great strategy as long as you actually make it to the ring. She's got a whole army down there at NXT. I'm pretty sure you're walking into a trap.
You don't know her. Her ego will drive her to try to beat me one-on-one.
Say you're right. Is CM Punk going to be that honorable? Just let me go down there with you. Somebody needs to get your back.
Punk exposed you as the mastermind behind those masked attacks that brought us all together against Mutiny. I don't need that kind of extra heat surrounding me.
And you believed Punk? Come on, like I could do such a thing.
Look, I appreciate the offer, and I'm happy as hell someone brave enough to walk into the belly of the beast is leading our team into Survivor Series. But no.
Becky, to win the best of 3 series and save this company, we need you to make it to Survivor Series. If Mutiny decides to jump you while you're in their house...
I'm not scared of being attacked. I'm scared I've lost my friend forever. I need to do this alone.
The mind games are over and the jokes have ended. Now these former best friends are going to settle years of animosity.
Bayley cast her route.
Takedown, rolls through, shoulders down.
Oh, this has got to be it.
And she kicks out.
She's trying to get this thing done as quickly as possible.
Ooh, she counters right back on Bayley. Ouch.
Locking up with the collar and elbow.
Gaining some more control here, pushing their opponent to the corner. Oh, that'll rock you.
Collar and elbow. Trying to find a way out and does so into a headlock.
Huge toss.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that.
And an elbow drop to the arm.
Ooh. Becky Lynch on the move.
Not finished yet.
Another leg drop. Rapid leg drop.
How about another?
All right, pump handle coming.
Boom! Incredible suplex.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. Bayley struggling to defend herself.
Bayley looks unprepared for the full force of Becky's fury.
Fisherman suplex. Straight into the pin.
And there's the kick out. She's still got a lot of stamina left.
Placing her in the corner.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Gotta hurt.
You can see the intent behind that attack. Exploiting the arm must be the strategy here. They're stomping away.
And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will. A second leg drop with a twist.
Becky now with an unrelenting attack.
Becky Lynch has got it cinched in. It's in. Disarm her.
Oh, Bayley, is she gonna tap? Is she gonna tap out?
Can the role model hang on? This is an agonizing...
Oh, this trap, but she gets away.
Oh, elbow right to the bread basket for their trouble. Oh, look at Becky.
Oh, manhandle slam.
Can that finish Bayley?
2. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
Bayley was narrowly in the throes of a 3 count, but had the wherewithal to force her shoulder up.
And Becky Lynch is nothing but top. That's not what she was looking for there. Forearm to the hook. She's going for the victory. Becky Lynch walked into Mutiny's home base and defeated their second in command.
Is tonight the end of this rivalry or a new beginning?
Come on, Bayley, shake my hand. Come on. This isn't who you are. Please,
She's
Bayley.
going to do it.
Bayley's coming home.
Never. Never.
Damage control? What the heck?
I knew it. I knew Bayley was too far gone.
I never thought I would see those women standing together as a unit again.
You see, Becky, this is what the horsewomen never had. Loyalty. How many times have we all stabbed each other in the back? Again and again and again and again until 4 became 3. You were right about one thing. Mending fences. And so I did. With my real sisters. You might have beaten me in a match, but you lost tonight. Because damage control is mutiny.
Damage control is mutiny, which means WWE is in serious trouble.
I don't think Becky Lynch is worried about mutiny or WWE right now, Byron.
She's thinking about the friend she just lost forever.
We worked as hard as we could to peel Bailey away from Mutiny, but it really feels like we took a loss on this one.
I can see your point.
Come on. I know it doesn't feel great right now, but you did make a dent in their armor, Becky. You beat Bailey on Mutiny's home turf. If that doesn't create some internal strife, I don't know what will.
I suppose so. But beating Bailey was never the point. I thought I could help her find her way back. There was this moment after the match when I thought I saw the old Bailey. But even that was just a mask while she waited for damage control.
I'm sorry. I feel like I pushed you into this, and now Mutiny is stronger than ever.
First, that's crap. This was my own idea. You didn't push a thing. Second, this might not have been a total win for us. But it wasn't one for Bailey either.
What do you mean? Mutiny has damage control now.
Most of damage control, but not all. I had a talk with Dakota Kai. Turns out we both have versions of Bailey we miss. Dakota's on our side.
We have a mole inside Mutiny? Becky, this is amazing. It could change everything.
It could. The only question is, what do we do now to prepare for Survivor Series?
I'm heading over to Raw to get us one more ally.
I like it. Just make sure they're a good fit. And this means everything.
I'll do my best.